When Amad was playing in Italy as a young African footballer, he was compared to Messi. Players who played with him compared him to the Argentinian legend due to his ability to dribble and the inability for opponents to get the ball out of Amad's feet. Now, this season, in his first full season at Manchester United in the starting team, Amad Diallo ranks first among Manchester United players in the Premier League for penalty area touches, shot created actions, chances created, passes into the box, and final third tackles. Not only is he an attribute going forward, but he's also a defensive anchor supporting his fullback going back. Let's go back a couple years ago to Amad Diallo's amazing season at Sunderland. Under Tony Mowbray, he really excelled. Not only that, it was very evident that Amad only needed a run of 10 or so games to get his feet off the ground with consistent football. And at Sunderland, where he was probably one of the biggest fan favourites, he made a heap of difference, scoring goals, creating chances, and also playing across various different positions. He played predominantly as a right winger, operating in the half space between the 10 and the right hand side, but he also played games in the 10. He also played games up top. He even played games as a central midfielder. Now, Manchester United have spent over 150 million on two different right wingers in the last couple of years, but all this time, the player that they brought in 2020 as a contingency plan for not signing Sancho that summer has turned out to be the player that is the answer to the right hand side. Now, like similar to a lot of you guys, I don't like saying this player is the answer to the right hand side, but Amad Diallo has shown us in every game that he's played for Manchester United thus far under Erik ten Hag that he deserves a fair shot at regular football, consistent football on the right hand side. Not only that, I feel like Amad Diallo is probably Manchester United's best creator in the forward line. You look at Anthony, Garnacho and Amad, they all offer something different, but Amad Diallo is just a step ahead of the two that I named. You can talk about creating chances, dribbling, passing, linking up, getting in behind, defensive work, taking a shot, creating chances. Amad Diallo can do it all, and he really just needed a fair shot in the first team to showcase that talent. Now, Manchester United are in a predicament now because Amad Diallo enters the final year of his contract. Manchester United do have the option for 12 months and they are beginning talks to negotiate for a new contract. However, Amad probably wants consistent first team and to be a player that the manager can rely on. Erik ten Hag over the last couple of days has included Amad Diallo in the starting lineup and he's created chances, or like that Brighton game, he scored a goal. Now, you know when Amad Diallo is on the right hand side and the ball is at his feet, it's electric. Everybody stands up. You don't know if he's going to cut in and find someone in the middle, whether it's a floated ball over the top, ball into someone's feet on the edge of the box, or he's going to take a shot or beat his man. Amad Diallo is going to create something, and that is very evident. Despite the fact it's only 4 games into the season, it's very obvious why he has created the most chances for Manchester United, and he will continue to do so. Now, take it back to when he was compared to Messi, not literally compared, but in terms of his dribbling, you see it now. And even when he had opportunities before as a younger player, you could see those talents that were on show. That loan spell that Manchester United sent him on to Sunderland was probably the best thing for his Manchester United career because it gave him consistent football. And what amazes me even more now is that this is Amad Diallo's first shot at consistent first team football at Manchester United, and he looks head and shoulders above the rest of Manchester United's attack line. Let me know your thoughts about Amad Diallo and where you see him for the future for Manchester United. Do you think he will be an important part and should be an important part of Manchester United's front line, or do you think it's just a moment situation right now where he's flourishing in the team? As always, be sure to hit the like button, guys, and be sure to subscribe if you're new here.